channel. It's Liaa Maxine, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this look right here. If you guys are interested to see how I did this, just keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. Okay guys, so I'm going to start by using my Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer Primer, and I'm going to apply it to my face, making sure to cover all areas. So now I'm just going to use my EcoTools Spoolie brush to just make sure that all my eyebrow hairs look uniform, they're going in the same direction, and there's no loose hairs. For my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the color Chocolate, and I'm going to use my ABH Angled Brush to just apply the product. I'm going to start from almost the tip of my eyebrow and bring it back towards the tail end. I'm basically creating an outline for me to fill in. I like my eyebrows to be on the darker side, more full, so I'm going to apply a lot of product. When you're doing the fade on your eyebrows, ladies, just create a small line underneath and do up and down motions at the beginning of your eyebrow to create the faded look. To clean up my brows, I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Deep Tan, and I'm going to use my EcoTools Angled Concealer Brush to apply it. I'm just going to start at the tip of the eyebrow, just like I did with the Dipbrow Pomade, and just pull it out towards the tail and arch them to my satisfaction. To blend out my concealer, I'm going to use a wide concealer brush to just blend everything out. Be sure to be using a concealer that's close to your complexion because you don't want to have that halo look around your eyebrows. And just make sure that you thoroughly clean up every part of the concealer that you put on. To prime my eyes for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use my Loreal True Match Concealer in the color Light Medium W45, and I'm going to use the same wide concealer brush that I use for my eyebrows to blend it out and distribute it evenly throughout my whole eyelid. So now I'm going to use my Kat Von D setting powder in the color Translucent, and I'm going to try something that I never did before. I seen a YouTuber by the name of Jackie Aina do this. I'm going to put it underneath both eyes, on my chin and on my forehead. I'm also going to set my concealer with this. By doing this, it keeps your skin dry throughout the day too. If you have really oily skin, this will help you have that matte look. If you have really dry skin, I wouldn't recommend for you to do this, but if you are into the matte look, this is a great way to just keep your makeup looking nice and dry during the day. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Essential Eyes palette, and I'm going to use my EcoTools brush to use this chocolate color right here, and I'm going to put it right onto my crease. It's going to really define this look, so I'm going to put a lot on. Make sure that you guys are making circular motions and panning it out from the corner of your eye to the very end. So this is actually a Forever 21 matte eyeshadow palette. I actually really like this. I'm going to go on with this light brown color and apply it right on top of the dark chocolate brown that we just applied to the crease. I don't want it to be too dark because I really want it to be a light pink look, being as that's what I'm going for. So I'm just going to pat it right on top so that when I apply the next color, it can be well highlighted. So I know I'm going pretty fast, guys, but I'm going to list all the products that I use in the description box below. Right now I'm going to use the Nicka K Perfect 23 matte eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go on with this burnt orange color here and apply it right on top of the eyeshadow that I previously put on. All I want to see is this color here because it's going to bring out the pink tones in the rest of this look. I know it's brown, but it really has a lot of pink undertones and it's a really almost orangey pink look. Be sure to cover all of the eyeshadow that you originally placed on so that all you can see is the burnt orange color. I'm going to use the Loreal concealer again to put it on the very bottom part of my eyelids to serve as a base for the next color that I'm going to use. Okay guys, so I actually forgot to hold up the palette to the camera so you can see what color I'm using, but it's from the Nicka K New York palette and it's basically like a yellowish pale tone color, and I'm applying it right on top of the concealer to bring out that highlight that I want to create underneath the pink. And I'm going to pull it from the inner corner of my eye all the way to the outer corner, just to make sure that my brow hairs stay in place. I'm going to use my Rimmel London Brow This Way eyebrow gel in the color dark brown and just coat my eyebrow hairs with it. So for my eyeliner, I use the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes MicroLiner, and when I'm doing my eyeliner, I like to just start from the middle and pull it out towards the tip. My goal is to create something like a triangular shape, as you guys can see that I'm doing here, and then I go in towards the corner of my eye to fill in the rest of the liner. So as I said, you just start from the middle and you pull it out, doing the top line first and then the bottom, creating an outline just like how you're doing if you were doing your eyebrows, and filling it in. And I like the MicroLiner because it gives you the freedom to make it as thick or as thin as you want. For mascara, I'm going to use my Nyx Faux Lashes. And I'm also going to use an eyelash curler to really bring volume to my eyelashes. I have a confession, guys. I actually do not really use strip lashes that often. I'm more of a mascara girl, so this is what I do. I also use the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Extreme Mascara. It comes with two parts, the microfiber lashes and the regular mascara part, and I just coat that to my lashes. When you're using the eyelash curler, remember to pump each side 8 times and then reapply the mascara about 4 times. Foundation, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Mocha, and I'm just going to apply it to my face by squirting little drops all over, and I'm going to blend this out with a dampened beauty blender. Be sure to get key areas of your face and also do your neck and your ears as well, so that your foundation is blended out completely all over your face. And this is a great foundation to use, guys. I love this foundation. It gives me full coverage and I just love the way that it dries. So now I'm just going to use my E.L.F. blending brush to just make sure that my foundation looks flawless and that it's buffed out all over my face. Use the Loreal concealer again and just place some concealer underneath my eyes, my chin, and in the middle of my forehead. Be sure to carve out your eyeshadow, guys, by just creating a little line underneath. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Dark Cocoa to carve out my cheeks, as well as contour my forehead and carve out my jawline. I'm also going to use it lightly on my nose to define it on each side. And then I'm going to highlight with the Loreal concealer on my nose. To blend out my highlight, I'm going to use a small dampened beauty blender. To blend out my contour, I'm going to use my Real Techniques Angled Contour Brush, and I'm just going to take the concealer and drag it up towards my temples and, you know, just blend it out all over my face. To set my highlight, I'm going to use the Kat Von D setting powder again, and I'm just going to place it underneath both of my eyes. I'm also going to put some on my forehead and on my chin area. And I almost forgot, ladies, to blend out that contour on my nose, so I'm going to use the contour brush to blend that out. And I'm also going to use the concealer brush from earlier to blend out the concealer on my nose. To blend out my highlight, I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush again. In upward motions, I'm going to pull it towards my temples, and I'm also going to blend it out on my forehead. In order to deepen my contour, I'm going to put a little bit of the L'Oreal concealer underneath my contour and blend it out with the beauty blender again. I'm just going to set that concealer with some Kat Von D powder again underneath both cheeks. I left the powder on for about 2 minutes, so now I'm going to use my EcoTools blending powder brush and just knock off the excess powder that's on my face. I'm going to be sure to just take off everything that's extra so that it won't show bad in pictures. To line my lips, I'm going to use my Black Up Paris Jumbo Lip Crayon. I'm not sure what color it is, but it's a dark brown. And I'm just going to overline my lips just a little bit to have them looking full and just fill them in by patting it lightly on my lips. For my lipstick, I'm going to use the NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Baby Doll. This is a matte lipstick, and this is a really dope color. I really like it, and it goes perfect with my eyeshadow. I use the Amazonian 12-Hour Clay Tarte Blush to just really define this look. I'm going to apply it heavily on both of my cheeks as well as on my forehead to just really bring out the pink eyeshadow. And I'm also going to use the E.L.F highlighter, applying it to the roses of my cheeks, as well as the tip of my nose, my lip, and I'm going to do my underneath my eyebrows as well to just really highlight this look. And then I'm just going to spray my face with the All Nighter Urban Decay setting spray. From the Nicka K palette, I'm going to go in again with this magenta color, and I'm just going to apply it to my lower waterline. I'm going to use a lot of it, guys, because I really want the pink to pop in this look. And I'm going to use the faux mascara to make my bottom lashes look more dramatic. I don't wear falsies, so I really want my eyelashes to look as full and dramatic as possible. And to finish this whole look, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder for the last time to bring everything together. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you have any other ideas or some type of looks that you want me to do, just leave it below in the comments and I'll be able to do that for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye guys.